So, running a 12-step program for the loved ones of gaming addicts has helped me reflect an awful lot on motherhood and women and female behaviors because the group is predominantly female. The addicts are predominantly male. And I just want to shout out to the men who attend the group. From my particular experience, when a husband or a father shows up, I kind of drop everything and try to, in a compressed way, tell them everything that I know about gaming addiction and what the boundaries are and what to do. And they typically hear me very well and go and implement what they need implemented. I will hear back typically, but they are great listeners and really register what I say and follow directions. Women, on the other hand, typically don't understand what is being said, and I need to repeat what I'm saying over and over and over again. It's a very lengthy process. Just want to be clear about that. There's some pretty big differences. But also, when we're fumbling and we're lost, we're not our best self, we fall into some very distinct patterns of behavior. So today I'm going to just briefly talk about one of them, and I will call it, Charles Schulz, the cartoonist. There's that Lucy character, and there's the Charlie Brown character. And when someone is quite immature, quite boundaryless, quite out of control, she looks a lot like Lucy. So people show up in the group, they're loud, they're overbearing, they've got really strong opinions, they make up their own rules, and they expect everyone around them to live according to their rules and standards. They do not listen. They get emotional when they don't get their way. These are just very domineering women. And what I found, men dominate in other ways. You can have a man that dominates in this way. It's truly intimidating. Uh, and meant and intended to intimidate. But I just want to speak about this kind of a caricature of a human being. It's kind of the Lucy cartoon. It really comes to light in addicted families because addiction is a family problem. It's a family disease. So let's take a look at what this author has to say. March 19th. I came to Al-Anon with a compulsion to focus on other people. I had a clear idea of how everyone should behave in every situation and felt very self-righteous when they didn't follow my rules of conduct. When I realized that my own life was being neglected because all my attention was elsewhere, I had to make some major changes. Today, I still have to be vigilant about minding my own business. I know that when my thoughts begin with, he should or she shouldn't, I'm probably in trouble. I don't have the answers for other people. I don't make the rules for appropriate behavior, good business conduct, driver courtesy, or common sense. I don't know what is best for others because I don't know the lessons their higher power is offering them. I only know that if I'm caught up in what they should or should not do, I have lost my humility. I have also ceased to pay attention to myself. 9 times out of 10, I am focusing on someone else to avoid looking at something in my own life. Today's reminder: I grow in my ability to relate to others when I allow them to be exactly as they are. The greatest gift I can give to myself is my own attention. And here's the quote: clean your finger before you point at my spots. Benjamin Franklin. I thought that was kind of cute. Um, there's some real tongue-in-cheek humor in all this, and I try to say the Lucy and Charlie Brown comparison because it's a true one, and it should hurt. It should hurt if you are bossy, loud, domineering, disrespectful of others, think you know the best, you're a problem. And the things that I'm saying should sting. I hope they hit their mark. The other issue is that when we dominate, we put people in a submissive position. So when you go up, you're parenting everybody, you're putting everybody around you down. It's a put down, and it's a put down to every single person in the room. It's wrong, and it needs to stop. Blessings for your day. I pray that you take these words to heart if they fit your life, and you work on making appropriate adjustments and corrections to your thoughts, to your attitudes, and to your behavior.